Detectives in New York and Nevada poring over cell phone records, social media accounts, every possible clue, searching for answers in the wake of this horrible tragedy that has left 4 innocent people dead, including an NYPD officer now being remembered as a hero.
Yeah, the shooter, 27-year-old Shane Tamura of Las Vegas, reportedly had a documented mental health history. For more, let's welcome in NYPD Chief of Department, John Chell. Good morning to you. I'm sorry it's under these circumstances. I just want to start by asking, how are you and your fellow officers doing?
We're all hurt. It's very hard for us to deal with this, and we do it in the wrong way. But we realize that we have a job to do. We have to get back and keep doing it. Just a horrific event Monday night that encapsulated so many different human stories within, an active shooter. We have a car outside that's his car, the bad guy's car. We have casualties inside, one of our fallen brothers. We have a mom inside. We have a worker from NFL shot. We have a security guard inside. We have the people upstairs that were killed, and a maid that was chased and shot at. We have my chief and a lot of cops in the building having to search. There's so many things going on at one time. It was really just, the crime scene was terrible. The videos were terrible. The event was fast moving. This is not TV. We train for this, but sometimes these are all different scenarios, and it was moving so fast, and just a horrific event all the way around.
Yeah.
One of the things so many we've talked about is obviously the fallen officer's family, 2 children, a third due next month, obviously with a pregnant spouse. They now become your family.
They will become our family. The NYPD's family, the 47 precincts family, New York City's family. They will always be taken care of from this point on, and it's a tragedy. Officer Islam, he encapsulates everything you want from a New Yorker. He's from Bangladesh, community man, faith man, family man, working on duty, but working extra hours to support that family. Just a tremendous person. We lost some great New Yorkers that day, because when you put them all together, they are us.
Yeah.
They didn't deserve this. Some were working, some were going home, security guards watching out. Just so many things that went in there on the human side that there's so much more to talk about.
And we know that the NYPD is facing that manpower shortage. Right now, there's not enough cops on the street. Could that have possibly prevented this? Because we see the images of this man walking in broad daylight with a rifle, and you have to think if the NYPD had the cops that it needs right there in the streets, that maybe they would have spotted something like this.
Look, every situation is different. He parked right in front of the building. He walked right up, linear, right to that front door.
Yeah.
A minute walk. Again, these things change so fast, and so many different variables. And we had a cop in one of our own in the lobby, and he lost his life. We had security. We can Monday morning quarterback certain things. I will always look back and how can we do better. But things move fast in the city, and it's hard sometimes.
Well, and I think one thing this proves also is that it's multi-layered. It can't just be all on the NYPD or any police force. So you had an armed security guard. You had elevators that required key cards to get up into the building, and yet this deranged man still was able to do it. It takes a lot of folks to help the NYPD and all officers around the country.
And Rudin Management had a security guard there who had the recall for the elevators to come down, but he lost his life. There was armed security. He had just left. There are the key cards. They had safe rooms up in their office where someone did go into the bathroom and lock themselves in. It was bulletproof. They saved their lives. One female lost her life up there. So they had systems in place, and they did practice active shooter. The point is, nothing is perfect.
No.
Nothing is perfect. And that's the point, and it moves so fast. We had a 44-story building with my cops in there trying to negotiate the casualties, the calls coming in to trap people, someone on the 33rd floor with an AR-15. These are not easy tasks to do, but when it comes to active shooter, we have to move quickly and do the best we can to mitigate that threat.
And just quickly, what does the NYPD need? What's your message to viewers this morning?
Well, we're in mourning, right? We're in mourning, but we will do everything in our power to protect this city, and to a cop, to a man, to a female in the shop. If we can go back in time, we would put ourselves in that lobby. We would put ourselves on the 33rd floor. We would like to put ourselves in front of that building, because we would have stood in between good and evil, and you know what that means, but that's what we do.
Yeah.